Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. I've been wrapped up, or I catch myself being wrapped up in the news cycle these days, which is pretty intense and very rich and fast moving on so many different fronts. So it's almost like you can kind of pick your poison and go down the rabbit hole on whatever that might be. And it's a good reminder to practice this sense of, well, it's a combination of like mindfulness, just being with whatever's coming up, but then also getting clear about where do I want to focus my attention, and then ultimately what is the relationship that I want to have with the information that I'm bumping into. So one of my favorite poems that I've read here many times apparently was Nelson Mandela's favorite poem. It's called Invictus. So I thought I'd read that and then hopefully set the tone for the practice that I'd like to explore today. So, out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So hopefully, this, especially the last two sentences here. I'm the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul. To me, that's always a rallying cry for basically this. You don't have control of your thoughts. You just need to get better at not letting them control you. So staying in the driver's seat when we notice our thoughts spiraling into a place of, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I can't believe these people are doing this. Where's this all going? It's all terrible. Fill in the blank. We all have versions of that. And to kind of get a grip again, get a handle on, well, hold on a sec, right here, right now. I'm the master of my fate. I'm the captain of my soul. I get to choose, at least in this moment, how I want to relate to all the stuff that's bouncing around my brain. So let's practice that and yeah, just flex the intentionality or the willpower muscles to whatever extent that we can in this moment. So close your eyes. And the first act of intentionality here is to close our eyes and to choose in this moment to drop into the here and now together. I don't know what's going to happen this afternoon. I can't change what's happened so far in the day, but there's a part of me that can choose to be right here, right now, and to choose the quality of the relationship to this experience. I can choose my attitude. I can go begrudgingly and say, oh, geez, I better do this in order to keep my sanity. Or I can go in with a smile and curiosity and say, okay, how do I want to be with what's going on in this moment? I chose this picture of the crying baby on the airplane intentionally or on purpose. We've all been there. That's a great inflection point of, gosh, I'm tired. I'd really like to get some rest. It's true that the crying, screaming, distraught baby is really distracting, is difficult for me to handle. And of course, there's also this other part, which is filled with compassion and love and kindness towards the mother, the parents, baby. And there it is. That's that inflection point where we get to choose our attitude. Who do we want to be in that moment? So who do we want to be in the face of whatever's happening in our personal lives? What's been really alive for me of late is the news cycle. This cast of characters that feels like a kind of bad sitcom. And yet there it is. It's actually happening. Do I want it to dominate my mood, conversations I have with people? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I want to get into it. And other times I want to be able to choose to let it go and say, not right now. So noticing and coming into contact with that part of us that has the capacity to make that choice. Maybe it's willpower. Maybe it's our unconquerable soul. No matter how we explain it or make sense of it, that part of us is a really important part to stimulate, stay in contact with, support, activate. So, where in your being does your unconquerable soul reside? The captain of the ship. Make sure we know what it feels like to be the captain of our ship, and that we're skilled to call up that skill and that capacity to be that way. these times that we're in require as many of us as possible to be clear-headed and resolute and skillful. I like to think that that's fundamentally what we are doing here together. We're strengthening those parts of ourselves that make us clearer, better, more skillful and well-intentioned humans so that we can live our best life and also make life better for those around us. Just take a deep breath in through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. Breathing out, letting it go. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in through the nose, filling yourself up. Out, letting it go. And trusting, having patience as we hold the out breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Letting go, relaxing the shoulders, the hands, the belly. And trusting the out breath. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the body breathe on its own. Open your eyes. Come on back to the session. Yeah, being the captain of our ship is in many ways what we're practicing here on a regular basis, and it comes in many forms. So mindfulness, managing, controlling our attention. And today, I think I was trying to focus on this idea of attitude, like the felt sense of what we bring to the table in any given moment. It can either be an eye roll and an annoyance and maybe imbued with a sense of victimhood, or it can be a resolute, like, okay, things need tending to, so let's get after it. So hope that was helpful. Take care, everyone. Hope to see you tomorrow.